Anti-Semitism is old news. It's been around forever, sadly, but like that weird mold in your bathroom, it adapts. It finds new places to grow. Today, that place is social media. Platforms like X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok aren't just for sharing dance videos and cat memes. They've become breeding grounds for hate speech, including the world's oldest prejudice, anti-Semitism, and it's getting worse. Here's the problem with social media. It's like a giant echo chamber where everyone shouts their opinions no matter how uninformed. Algorithms, those sneaky little codes that decide what you see, often prioritize the loudest, most outrageous voices. This means hateful content like anti-Semitic posts can quickly go viral, reaching millions of people. And when people are constantly exposed to this kind of negativity, it can shape their views even if they don't realize it. Think of it like this. Imagine going to a party where everyone is yelling conspiracy theories about lizard people. You might initially laugh it off, but after a while you might start to wonder, are they onto something? That's the danger of social media algorithms. They can normalize hate by constantly putting it in front of you. The Indiana University Social Media and Hate Research Lab released a report in December 2024. It wasn't pretty. The report showed a significant increase in online anti-Semitism following the Hamas attacks on Israel on October 7, 2023. After the attacks, anti-Semitic content surged on both X and TikTok. People were angry, scared, and looking for someone to blame. And unfortunately for some, that blame fell on Jewish people. Accusations of genocide, war crimes, and apartheid flooded these platforms. These accusations were often based on misinformation and outright lies. But in the heat of the moment, facts didn't seem to matter. The algorithms, more interested in engagement than accuracy, amplified these harmful narratives. So, what can we do? First, we need to acknowledge the problem. Pretending it doesn't exist won't make it go away. Second, we need to hold social media companies accountable for the content on their platforms. They have a responsibility to stop the spread of hate speech. We need stricter moderation policies and algorithms that prioritize truth over outrage. But it's not just on the tech giants. We all have a role to play. We need to be more critical of what we see and share online. We need to call out hate speech when we see it. And most importantly, we need to have open and honest conversations about anti-Semitism and its dangers. It's time to stop the hate. Our future depends on it. Combating hate speech is a nuanced challenge that requires a balance between protecting individual freedoms and addressing harmful content effectively. Here's an explanation of why free speech for individuals should remain safeguarded, while those who monetize their positions online might face a different kind of regulation. 1. The importance of free speech for individuals. Core democratic value. Free speech is foundational to a democratic society. It ensures individuals can express diverse opinions without fear of censorship, even when those opinions are unpopular or controversial. Safeguard against oppression. Limiting individual speech can lead to authoritarian overreach, where governments or institutions dictate acceptable discourse. This undermines personal freedoms in the marketplace of ideas, dialogue, and growth. Allowing individuals to speak freely fosters open dialogue, enabling society to challenge, refine, and evolve its ideas. Suppressing speech risks entrenching divisions and resentment. 1. Monetize speech and different accountability. Amplified influence. Individuals or entities that monetize their platforms often wield disproportionate influence due to their ability to reach large audiences. Their speech is no longer purely personal. It becomes a commercial product with broad societal impact. Financial incentives for harmful content. The monetization model can incentivize sensationalism or polarizing content, including hate speech, as it often drives engagement and revenue. This creates a systemic risk that goes beyond individual expression. Responsibility with power. With greater reach and financial benefit comes greater responsibility. Monetized platforms or individuals should adhere to higher standards of accountability to mitigate harm without stifling legitimate debate. 1. Regulation for monetized speech transparency. Require transparency about content promotion, algorithms, and monetization practices to prevent the unchecked spread of harmful speech. Clear content policies. Platforms and monetized entities should implement and enforce clear guidelines about hate speech while protecting freedom of expression. Monetization limits. Consider measures such as demonetizing harmful content rather than outright censorship. This can disincentivize the spread of hate without suppressing free speech. Regular audits. Conduct third-party audits to ensure compliance with ethical standards and content policies. 4. Encouraging positive engagement. Empower user choice. Platforms can give users more control over the content they see, allowing individuals to filter harmful or unwanted speech without a top-down censorship approach. Education and counter speech. Invest in educational initiatives and counter speech campaigns to address hate speech constructively, fostering resilience and critical thinking in audiences. By maintaining robust protections for individual free speech while implementing reasonable regulations for those who monetize their online positions, society can uphold democratic values and reduce the harm caused by hate speech in a balanced, fair manner.